Okay. I'm sorry. So to begin this evening's presentation, I want to introduce high school guidance counselor, Ms. Sue Moeller.
Hi everyone, I'm Sue Moeller. For my first award, I would like to present the Art Supervisors Association Leadership Award. The Art Supervisors Association Leadership Award is presented to a graduating senior who had demonstrated a commitment to and leadership in the arts for the past 4 years at Lynbrook High School. The 2020 award is proudly presented to Madeline Kelowna. Congratulations, Maddie. The next award I'll be presenting is the Benedict Tenebra Memorial Scholarship. Benedict Tenebra, the grandfather of Lynbrook High School's Dr. Tenebra, was a man who was respected and admired by all. He was a genuine individual who always looked out for the underdog. He was the kind of person that would never want to see someone being left out. He engaged people in conversation with ease due to his charisma and kindness. Each year we look to award students who embody this spirit and remind us of the amazing individual he was. We are happy to recognize David Becker, Jacob Belmont, Joshua Blankstein, and Kyle Sarrow. Congratulations. Up next is the Burnside Memorial Scholarship. The Burnside Memorial Scholarship was created to recognize the achievement of students' accomplishments in the arts. This year's awards are conferred amidst the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has disrupted the lives of the Lynbrook community and so many in every corner of the world. His family believes that Burnside, superintendent of Lynbrook schools from 1980 to 1990, would have felt that it is precisely during these stressful times that the arts of human imagination and creation are critical to nourish and repair us as are food and medicine. Burnside was concerned with enhancing the full life of Lynbrook schools from the sciences to athletics to the arts, and particularly in these troubled times, that the arts sustain us. With his philosophy to guide us, these awards are conferred upon Madeline Kelowna and Julianne Lambert. Congratulations. Our next award is the Betty Levinson Memorial Scholarship. Betty Levinson was a lifelong member of the Lynbrook School District. During her tenure in Lynbrook, Betty held several positions. She was a teacher, a principal, and ultimately the assistant superintendent of schools. Mrs. Levinson had a passion for learning and a love for this community and the students in it. This memorial award is presented to deserving students who share that same passion. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients of the Betty Levinson Memorial Scholarship: Kristen Healy, Alexa Ippolito, Casey LaBarbera, Ariana Paxinos, and Kaylin Tepfley. Congratulations. This next award is the New York Blood Center Scholarship. The New York Blood Center sponsors a scholarship for a graduating senior who has shown leadership by recruiting blood donors and coordinating the many details to run the blood drive events at our school. This year's recipient is a well-deserving, dedicated, selfless leader of the senior class. The 2020 New York Blood Center Scholarship is proudly awarded to William Wren. Congratulations.
And so, I understand we had our first technical problem of the evening, and hopefully it will be our last. And I'm going to begin again because I understand that nobody heard a thing. So, here we go. Would everyone please stand and join with me in the pledge to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Reyes, principal of Lynbrook High School, and I now have a voice. I've got my COVID pocket square, and I want to welcome you, friends, family, students, parents, community members, to the Lynbrook High School Class of 2020 Awards ceremony. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to remember Mrs. Alice Marie Bresnahan, who served our community as a member of the Board of Education for 45 years. Please join me in a moment of silence as we remember a champion of children, of public education, and someone who loved the Lynbrook schools and our community. Thank you. I want to thank our guidance counselors and assistant principals for their help in making this wonderful evening for our seniors and their families. Thanks also to High School Guidance Secretary, Mrs. Diane Toscano, for her assistance organizing this evening's proceedings. Thanks to the faculty of Lynbrook High School, whose expertise and devotion to the students make my job easy. Most significantly, I want to thank the individuals, groups, and families who have chosen to honor Lynbrook High School's class of 2020 with this evening's scholarships and awards. Seniors, tonight's ceremony is a celebration of your academic achievement, of your commitment to Lynbrook High School, and of your service to our community. To be recognized this evening is truly an honor. And now, I'd like to introduce our District Director of Guidance, Ms. Lori Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes. Good evening. My first award for this evening, and certainly I would like to echo the sentiments of Mr. Reyes. This is a collaborative effort, and there's a lot of people that truly made this evening work the way that it is. So thank you to all of our committee members, our guidance counselors, certainly Ms. Toscano, who was working the back end, and in front of me right now we have Kayla from our tech department. My first award for this evening is the Martin R. Kaufman Memorial Scholarship Award. It's a pleasure to present the Martin R. Kaufman Memorial Scholarship to Brennan O'Grady and Katia Rabas in recognition of their dedication to the theater production at Lynbrook High School. Mrs. Lois Kemp's brother, Marty Kaufman, was inspired by his involvement in the drama club at Lynbrook High School to pursue a career in acting, which ultimately led to his success as an off and on Broadway theater producer before he passed away in 1995. Mrs. Kemp appreciates the opportunity to honor her brother and keep his memory alive while recognizing these two deserving seniors. She hopes your passion for the theater continues well after high school and wishes you the best of luck in all that you do. Congratulations on this recognition. My next award is the National Art Honor Society Senior Artist Scholarship. The National Art Honor Society, Chapter 2686, Senior Artist Scholarship is a scholarship that recognizes senior members with outstanding artistic ability, participation, leadership, and service within the LHS NAHS. This year's recipients were selected to be NAHS officers in September and have been an integral part of the NAHS this year. Their contributions to the National Art Honor Society, its events, fundraisers, and auctions have been unmatched. Every project they have taken on demonstrated their commitment and passion for art and the Lynbrook High School National Art Honor Society. As officers, they have overseen all aspects of our honor society and its members. They have put a tremendous amount of effort and care into their positions and helped the NAHS have one of its most successful years. I am proud to present this year's National Art Honor Society, Chapter 2686, Senior Artist Scholarships to Madeline Kelowna and Victoria Mazzari. Congratulations on your award. National Honor Society Service Award. The following students have been selected to receive a National Honor Society Award for their outstanding contribution in our tutoring program. These members have shown true spirit in being a part of NHS and upholding the 4 pillars of our organization, which include academics, leadership, service, and exemplary character. These students have always been ready, eager, and willing to offer a helping hand to tutor a student in a school who may have had some need in preparing for a test or working out a solution to a classroom problem. May you always continue to offer your help wherever called upon in life. Congratulations to Sarah Bari, Gabriela Campos Pyru, Andrea Glanzer, Anna Rath, Maria Rosati, Jolie Siebel, Isabel Weiss, and William Wren. Congratulations to our students. The New York Elks Lodge #1 BPOE Award. The Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks is dedicated to helping the youth of this nation. From our drug awareness program to our support of the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts to our Hoop Shoot program, the Elks helps in the development of character in our nation's children. Every year, the Elks National Foundation gives out $365 million in college scholarships for high school seniors. We here at the New York Elks Lodge #1 are honored to once again to be able to give awards to 2 very deserving students at Lynbrook High School, Emma Lenz and James Manthos. These students embody the virtues that the Elks look for in their members: charity, justice, brotherly love, and fidelity. Congratulations to Emma and James. Outstanding Achievement in Visual Arts. Our recipient for Outstanding Achievement in Visual Arts is naturally talented, dedicated artist with a distinct artistic voice, strong work ethic, and thirst for learning. She is a role model for her peers and has been a leader inside and outside of the classroom. It is our pleasure to recognize Kira Derrig for the Outstanding Achievement in Visual Arts 2020 Award. The Pauline Wiffler ESL Award. Brother and sister Naz and Vafa Vahid were 2 students of Pauline Wiffler while attending Lynbrook High School. So influential was she in their lives, the Vahids have established this award to honor her. Pauline Wiffler had faith in her students and in the dreams of immigrants of the United States. The Vahids believe that they partially owe their success in life to the phenomenal teacher, caring individual, and unbelievable human being that was Pauline Wiffler. On behalf of Naz and Vafa Vahid, we present this year's Pauline Wiffler ESL Award to Valerie Jozekes Briones. Congratulations, Valerie. Pauline Wiffler Memorial ESL Scholarship. Pauline Wiffler was the first teacher of English as a second language in Lynbrook Public Schools. She became a pioneer in the development of content and technique for ESL education. The Pauline Wiffler Memorial ESL Scholarship was established by her family, her colleagues, and her friends to celebrate and remember her dedication to the generations of foreign-born students she inspired to treasure their education and to succeed in life. This year, the Pauline Wiffler Memorial ESL Scholarship is awarded to Natalie Voseo. Congratulations, Natalie. The Princess Deeds Foundation Award was established in memory of Dana J. Costanzo, exclusively for charitable and educational purposes. The foundation's mission is to send a message to live your best life every day with gratitude, positivity, and kindness. This year, the Princess Deeds Award is presented to a student who exemplifies the spirit of Dana. The recipient is an involved student, a dedicated athlete, a good friend, and a person with a strong family values. This year's Princess Deed Foundation Award goes to Jack Rogers. Congratulations, Jack, on this award. And now Ms. Moeller will continue with the next series of awards.
This is one of my favorite awards each year. The next award I'd like to present is the Century 21 American Holmes Scholarship. Century 21 American Holmes is proud to be awarding this scholarship to the student ranked number 21 in the graduating class of Lynbrook High School. Each of the agents in their office graciously contributes a small portion of their commissions throughout the year, which enables them to fund scholarships for students in 8 local high schools. And they've been doing this for over 20 years. It is our honor to present this scholarship to number 21 in LHS class of 2020 to Jane Hofflinger. Congratulations. Our next award is the Crine Family STEM Scholarship. Today, perhaps even more obvious than in the past, we can see how important and vital the advancements in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics have been and must continue to be. Amy and Lloyd Crine established the Crine Family STEM Scholarship because they believe that the high school students who choose to study STEM are curious, ask questions, and who will continue to push past the boundaries of what we currently know. We are amazing, deserving, and both are amazing and deserving of recognition. They also believe that students, just like many of you in this very graduating class, who study STEM and who will eventually become STEM professionals, have the very real potential to change the course of human life. The Crines want you to know that they are in awe of tonight's recipients. Both recipients have proven themselves not only with the challenging courses they have taken, but in the great grades they have achieved. But more importantly, how they both describe their passion for STEM and their plans to pursue STEM studies and careers. Both of them have spent countless hours inside and outside of school working on research projects and internships. Both have participated in many STEM-related clubs, and both have submitted award-winning research in local, regional, and national STEM competitions. So without further ado, we would like to introduce you to the 2 very deserving recipients of this year's Crine Family STEM Scholarships. Moving on to study biomedical engineering at the University of Pennsylvania, Elena Grajales, and continuing her passion for chemistry and scientific research while at Washington University, Julianne Lambert. Congratulations. For the Community Chess South Shore Senior Award, this year they are pleased to present their annual Community Service Award to Dialza Pulatani. Dialza embodies the heart of what Community Chess of South Shore is all about. Dialza has shown commitment to service, has placed a high value in helping others, and gives back to her community in so many ways. Her leadership is truly noteworthy. We wish Dialza good luck in all her future endeavors. This next award is the Dana J. Costanzo Memorial Scholarship. We are pleased to award the Dana J. Costanzo Memorial Scholarship in honor of Dana, who passed away suddenly in December 2016 from complications from type 1 diabetes. In her memory, her family started the Princess Deeds Foundation. The foundation was organized for charitable and educational purposes and to further provide charitable donations to the special needs population, including Camp Anchor. Dana was a Lynbrook High School graduate. She was a very good student and involved in many activities, and she was even on the first swim team, which she helped start. Dana was a volunteer and lifeguard at Camp Anchor for many years. She went on to become a member of the Ehrman High School Special Education Department. We are presenting this award to a young lady who represents what Dana was, a caring person who shows respect for others, achieves academically and volunteers at Camp Anchor, and of course is on the swim team. This year the award goes to Emma Anderson. Congratulations, Emma. Next is the Dyken Science Scholarship Program. Sharing in the belief that education is the key to progress, development, and economic growth, Dyken the world's leading manufacturer of HVAC systems, and the Lynbrook Public Schools have developed a partnership to increase awareness about the need for more math and science graduates. Dyken has made a commitment to inspiring future leaders in science and technology. This year's recipient of the Dyken Science Scholarship has been recognized for her dedication, research, and leadership in the world of science. On behalf of Dyken, we are proud to present the 2020 Dyken Science Scholarship to Sarah Bahari. Congratulations. The next scholarship I am presenting is the Madeline Kelowna Memorial Scholarship. Madeline Caleta was a dedicated Italian teacher at Lynbrook High School. In her time as a teacher, she inspired thousands of students to immerse themselves in Italian language and culture. She loved teaching, and she loved her students even more. Her daughters established this award in her memory to recognize students who shared her passion for Italian culture. The 2020 Madeline Kelowna Memorial Scholarship is proudly given to Jocelyn Cura. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Now, Mr. Caramore will present the next group of awards. Congratulations, everyone. I'm so proud of you, and I miss you all.
Seniors, this is Mr. Caramore. In honor of his father, Ed Riley Jr. presents a scholarship each year to a multifaceted, hardworking high school senior who also has a passion for track and field. This year's recipient certainly fits that description. It is with great pleasure that I present this year's Ed Riley Scholarship to William Wren. To honor her memory, the Gartner family started the Ellen Pelley Memorial Scholarship. Beyond being a beloved mother and grandmother, Ellen Pelley was very special to so many. No matter what problems she was facing, she always managed to be kind and giving, and she touched the heart of everyone who knew her. On behalf of the Gartner family, we are pleased to present the Ellen Pelley Memorial Scholarship to Anna Fucci. The Five Towns Kiwanis Community Service Award is presented to a graduating senior who has demonstrated outstanding talent and has an exemplary record of community service. This year's recipient embodies the spirit of this award, has been a leader in her community service efforts, and has shown kindness and compassion in so many ways. The 2020 Five Towns Kiwanis Community Service Award is proudly presented to Rachel Campanile. The Fly with the Owls Run Walk was founded in 2005 to support and promote positive activities for the young people of our community and school district. The Fly with the Owls Board of Directors is very pleased to have the opportunity to present annual scholarships to Lynbrook High School seniors with an exemplary record of community service who have demonstrated leadership qualities. On behalf of the Board of Directors, it is my pleasure to present this year's Fly with the Owls Scholarship to Terrence Dyken. The Fred Lieber Truth Memorial Award is given to highly motivated and diligent students who have incorporated a variety of strategies to obtain academic success. The following students have achieved success because of their strong work ethic. The recipients of this year's Fred Lieber Truth Memorial Award are Skyla Alejandro, Joseph Mattia, Jake McDonald, and Tyler Stazak. It is our honor to present you with the Friends of Lynbrook Robotics Club's Outstanding Achievement Award. We realize and appreciate that you have many different strengths and interests, which include art, design, mechanics, writing, computer programming, math, science, and engineering. Your ability to come together and draw on these diverse strengths is a true testament to the word team. As competitors in what first calls the varsity sport of the mind, we congratulate you on building a robot from scratch and programming it to compete in all of the first challenges. As always, Friends of Lynbrook Robotics would like to thank Mr. Jeff Bernhardt, our robotics coach, Dr. Melissa Burak, and the district's Board of Education for generously supporting the robotics program at the high school. Good luck on all your future endeavors. The recipients are Natalie Cardozo, Justin Coogan, Brian Gomez, Julianne Maselli, Brennan O'Grady, Kieran Rudolph, Connor Ryan, and Michelle Soboleski.
Just kidding. We are having no technical difficulties. I just wanted to see how long it would take for Mr. Belmont to call me on my cell phone to tell me that there's no sound. So we'll see. Thank you, Mr. Caramore, and welcome everybody. Congratulations, seniors. It's my honor to be here tonight to take part in this ceremony. Congratulations to you and congratulations to your families. The first award I'm presenting tonight, and there he is the PTA Scholarships. Each year, our high school PTA goes above and beyond to fundraise so that they can recognize and reward outstanding seniors for their spirit and dedication to Lynbrook High School. We're grateful for the generosity of our community and all those who contributed to make these awards possible. I know the PTA joins me in acknowledging the following seniors from the class of 2020. Congratulations to all the award recipients. The next award that I'm honored to present is the Reyes Saltzman Memorial Scholarship. Each year, the Saltzman family pays tribute to their mother by presenting scholarships to graduating seniors that exhibit outstanding academics, along with an exemplary record of community service. This year's recipients could not be more deserving of that distinction. I'm delighted to present the Reyes Saltzman Memorial Scholarship to Camden Hetrick and Cara Vito. Congratulations, Cam and Cara. The next award is the Reyes Family Nursing Award. Sophia Reyes is a graduate from the Lynbrook High School class of 2005. After graduation, she attended nursing school, graduated among the top of her class, and in the years since, Sophia has risen to the ranks of nursing supervisor. Sophia is forever grateful to the teachers of Lynbrook who believed in her and gave her the foundation for her success. The Reyes Family Nursing Award recognizes a graduating senior who has been actively involved in the school community, has done well academically, is exceptionally kind, and will pursue nursing in college. It is with great pleasure that we present the 2020 Reyes Family Nursing Award to Gemma Ortiz. Congratulations, Gemma. The next award is the Ruth Langiuli Memorial Scholarship. Is that correct? Am I going in order? This memorial scholarship is given annually in memory of Ruth Langiuli, a former Lynbrook High School student with a passion for English and writing. This year's recipient shares that same passion, along with many, many others. It is my distinct pleasure to present this year's Ruth Langiuli Memorial Scholarship to Madeline Kelowna. Congratulations, Maddie. And at this point, I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Caramore to finish his series of awards. Thank you all.
The Giacomo Campanile Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior whose commitment to school, community service, and helping others is truly outstanding. This year's recipient has continually gone above and beyond to help others in need. Her warmth, generous spirit, and kind heart make it clear why she was selected. The 2020 Giacomo Campanile Scholarship is proudly presented to an outstanding member of the senior class. Congratulations to Melissa Rogova. The Guidance Senior Appreciation Award is presented to seniors who exemplify the spirit of LHS and the community. These students are typically not in the spotlight, but are those individuals who are often called upon to get things done and who have consistently gone above and beyond what is minimally required. They are reliable, responsible, and possess an enthusiastic spirit that makes us all proud. This year's Guidance Senior Appreciation Awards are presented to Brett Zornberg and Jordan Zornberg. The Lynbrook-Hewlett-Woodmere Homemakers Council generously contributes annually to the surrounding school districts. The individuals recognized by the council have actively contributed to community service and shine in all they pursue. We are pleased to present this year's Homemakers Council of Nassau County Scholarship to Casey Shea. Jim McKay was a beloved social studies teacher and coach for the Lynbrook schools for 38 years. Jim loved the Lynbrook community and made countless connections with his students and their families. Jim's family would like to present a scholarship to a hardworking and spirited senior in honor of the legacy of love and respect Jim left with us. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of this year's Jim McKay Memorial Scholarship to Evan Ostroff. John F. Norris was a dedicated Lynbrook High School English teacher, tennis coach, guidance counselor, and English chairperson, who made a lasting impression on everyone who knew him. Positive, caring, and understanding, John Norris was generally interested in the people he encountered from day to day. Raymond McClure, a former student, was so inspired by him that he established the John F. Norris Scholarship to honor his friend and mentor. Deeply appreciative for the life he lived under John Norris's influence, Mr. McClure has decided to pay it forward by offering scholarships to Lynbrook High School seniors who exhibit the same qualities John Norris exemplified. This year, the John F. Norris Scholarships are awarded to 6 deserving seniors: Joshua Blankstein, Brianna Cavallo, John Donnarumma, Aiden Gordon, Jordan Lunati, and Christopher Salido. The John P. McGuinness Ancient Order of Hibernians Division No. 14 Memorial Award is in memory of an individual who dedicated his life to the principles of friendship, unity, and service to the community. On behalf of the family for John P. McGuinness, it is our honor to present this award to a student who exemplifies the spirit of dedication and service. Congratulations to Kate Foley. Kenneth Broadleib is an alumnus of the Lynbrook High School class of 1962. Each year, his family generously sponsors an annual scholarship in Mr. Broadleib's honor to recognize students who embody the spirit of the Lynbrook community. These students have given their heart and soul to activities and events throughout their years at Lynbrook High School. It is our pleasure to recognize the recipients of this year's Kenneth Broadleib Memorial Scholarships to Madeline Doyle and Alec Estrin. And now Mrs. Marr will present the next group of senior awards. Thank you.
Seniors and parents, I am Melissa Marr. The first award I am presenting is the Key Club Service Award, and this is on behalf of Dr. Benedict Tenebra. As advisor of the Key Club, Dr. Ben Tenebra works very closely with the students who work tirelessly to organize and implement projects servicing the community at large. The students being recognized with this award have given Key Club their ultimate all. They spent countless hours ensuring projects can run smoothly. Projects such as the Senior Citizens Holiday Dinner, the blood drives, and the Kindergarten Center's Safe Halloween Visit. Dr. Tenebra is happy to recognize the following Key Club members with this award and thanks them for their efforts and for making his role as advisor that much easier. You will be deeply missed next year. Congratulations to Sarah Bari, Jacob Belmont, Serena Riera, Sophia Sachetti, and Christopher Salido, who are recognized with the Key Club Service Award. The Kindergarten Center Memories of Lynbrook Scholarship. Memories of Lynbrook is a fictional children's book that uses historical facts and events to educate children about the history of Lynbrook Village on Long Island, New York. As Andy has grown up in Lynbrook, her mom is a Lynbrook High School graduate from the class of 1984. Andy has also been a part of the Lynbrook High School Kindergarten Center SKIP program, that's the Student Kindergarten Internship Program, sharing her love for learning with the kindergarten students. Andy wanted to give back to the Kindergarten Center as she was once a student and Mrs. Reisert's Purple class. And with doing so, the Kindergarten Center is now giving back to Andy. For her love and dedication to the Kindergarten Center and to Lynbrook, congratulations on your acceptance to Wesleyan. Andrea Glanzer, you are earning this scholarship with the Kindergarten Center Memories of Lynbrook. Congratulations. The Kitchen Loft Build America Scholarship. Each successive generation wants their children to do better than the last. To that end, we want our children to continue their education in a college or university or to pursue a satisfying career in the trades. Skilled workmanship is in high demand in our country. Students should be encouraged to consider these lucrative careers. The Kitchen Loft established the Build America Scholarship in memory of Monroe Wangle, who started his contracting business with little more than a GED and a dream. The Kitchen Loft is pleased to present this year's award to Michael Pisano, who will proudly be starting his career in HVAC after graduation. Congratulations, Michael.
Thanks very much, Mrs. Marr. I'm going to present the next series of awards, and then we'll be returning to Mrs. Marr so she can finish her series. And at this time, it is my pleasure, and I'm very proud, to present the inaugural Langbart Family Scholarship. I'm reading this on behalf of the Langbart family. The Langbart Family Scholarship is presented to a graduating Lynbrook High School senior each year in order to commemorate the lives of Jack Langbart and his son, Andrew Langbart. Two individuals with an immense amount of strength and the ability to overcome any obstacle in their path. They were both faced with life-altering scenarios that could have easily prevented them from flourishing. However, no matter how difficult the situation, nothing could change the positive outlook that they had each day. This scholarship is awarded to a student who resembles the courage and perseverance of Jack and Andy. It is given to someone who hasn't let the obstacles that they have faced define who they are, but instead use them as motivation to care and contribute to Lynbrook High School and our community. I'm very, very proud to present the inaugural Langbart Family Scholarship to Melissa Rugova. Melissa, congratulations. Next, I am going to present on behalf of Mrs. Diane Gilbert the Tim Gilbert Memorial Scholarship. Each year, Diane Gilbert awards scholarships to deserving seniors in honor of her late husband, Tim Gilbert. The recipients of the Tim Gilbert Memorial Scholarship strive to succeed in both academics and athletics and exhibit strong character. On behalf of Mrs. Gilbert, who could not be here tonight for obvious reasons, I am so pleased and very proud to present this year's Tim Gilbert Memorial Scholarship to Mr. Bradley Greisman. Congratulations, Brad. Well deserved. This next award is named on behalf of a member of the Lynbrook High School class of 2020, the Zachary Bernstein Inspiration Award. Mr. and Mrs. Bernstein normally present this award in Zach's honor and in Zach's name. And their foundation, the Fly a Kite Foundation, has done so very much to help others in our community, in athletics, in the Science Research Center, and well beyond. The 2020, and so I read this on their behalf, the 2020 Zachary Bernstein Inspiration Award is defined by a candidate who is the unsung hero, someone who exudes greatness, but doesn't always get the recognition he or she deserves. After speaking with your teachers, the community, and friends, the Bernsteins recognize your unwavering commitment to your academics, your active volunteerism, and the positive impact that you have made in your community, home, and the school, which has qualified you for this award. On behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Bernstein, the Fly a Kite Foundation would like to recognize Hayden Bloomberg and Alexandra Schatzinger. Congratulations, Hayden, and congratulations, Alex. I'd now like to present the inaugural Zachary Voseo Memorial Scholarship on behalf of the Voseo family. The 1973 New York Mets were having a rough season, and so the Mets chairman of the board addressed the team and told them not to give up. With that, Tug McGraw, the Mets' star relief pitcher, stood up and shouted, "That's right, we can do it. You gotta believe." The team then went on to win 24 of the next 35 games. As far as team slogans go, the 1973 Mets rallying cry, "You gotta believe," is a classic. To die-hard Mets fans and lifelong Lynbrook resident and student Zach Voseo, this phrase held meaning. Zach passed away suddenly this past year, and to honor his memory, the Zachary Voseo Scholarship is awarded for the first time this evening to those who practice kindness, embrace their most authentic selves, and demonstrate a positive outlook all the time. This year, the Voseo family is proud, as am I, to award this scholarship to Daniel Nastor and Matthew McCormick. Gentlemen, with this award, it is the Voseo family's hope that you continue to share your kindness with the world, support the underdog, have patience with yourself, embrace and wholeheartedly believe in your own abilities. Love those with needs and abilities different from your own, and believe in the insurmountable power of sharing your most authentic self. You both are going to do amazing things. And as Zach would add, you just gotta believe. Congratulations, Daniel and Matt, and best of luck. And now, I'm going to turn it back over to Mrs. Marr, who will continue with her series of awards.
And Samuel Levine Memorial Scholarship.
Each year, the Levine family pays tribute to their parents, Mildred and Samuel Levine, with a memorial scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to high school seniors who are positive role models to their peers and to the underclassmen. It's my pleasure to present this year's Mildred and Samuel Levine Memorial Scholarships to Samantha Caceres, Alex Cohen, Olga Contos, Michael Marcita, Megan Murphy, and Michael Polano. So the Lynbrook High School Excellence in Japanese Award, and this is from Sensei Noriko Kode.
卒業 H おめでと H ございます。
So Serena-san and Izzy-san once again.
卒業 H おめでと H ございます。
I needed Google Translate's help because I do not speak Japanese, but my understanding is that does say congratulations in Japanese. So Sensei notes that it feels weird and it's disappointing for her to celebrate your graduation without a handshake or a hug. She thanks you for your contribution over the last 2 years in class and in club, and she says congratulations on your accomplishment. She is wishing you many more successes in the future, and she doesn't want you to forget that you are always her students no matter where you go. So congratulations to Serena Riera and Isabella Weiss, who are receiving the Lynbrook High School Excellence in Japanese Award. The Lynbrook High School Horizon Awards. Presented on behalf of the Horizon Faculty Advisor, Ms. Jessica Sanders. She presents this award each year to several students within the Horizon staff. So each year she has the absolute pleasure of working closely with some of the finest students at Lynbrook High School in her role as the newspaper advisor. This year's group of senior holds a special place in her heart. She has worked so closely with almost all of them since their freshman year, and each had really high hopes for this year with the powerhouse Senior Horizon staff. She remains in disbelief by how this year has ended, and her heart goes out to all of you for how unfair this is. She thanks each member of the class of 2020 who has contributed to Horizon in some way over the past 4 years. Horizon couldn't continue its success without your help. The seniors who have been instrumental this year and over the past several years and who deserve the special recognition tonight, according to Ms. Sanders, are the following. Izzy Weiss, who adds beauty to all situations and everything she does. Ms. Sanders thanks you. Dylan Burfield, whose 8-page sports drafts kept her busy and who is one of the finest young men she has ever had the privilege to know and teach. She thanks you. Jimmy Parco, who came on board a little late despite her constant pleas, but is a true gem in talent. Ms. Sanders thanks you. Andy Glanzer, the last of the Glanzer trifecta. This is an end of an era for Ms. Sanders, and your time together was cut way too short. But she knows that the two of you will forever remain in touch, and she thanks you for all your hard work. And Jane Hofflinger, who is a natural leader and queen of the Horizons Power Half staff. Since your freshman year, Ms. Sanders had you slotted for the editor-in-chief. And Jane, she could not be more proud of you and all you have accomplished. You amaze her, and you simply amaze all of us. Ms. Sanders sends much love to all of you. Congratulations. Italian Club. The following students have shown exemplary work during their studies of the Italian language. Their enthusiasm to perfect the 4 skills including speaking, listening, reading, and writing have been extraordinary. Their appreciation of Italian culture and customs has certainly been noteworthy. May you always continue this passion and continue to practice and perfect your knowledge and acquisition of the Italian language. Congratulations to Madeline Doyle, Nicholas Focorazzo, Camden Hetrick, Valentino Nica, Chiara Pantano, James Parco, Anna Rath, and Sophia Sachetti. The Spanish Club Award. The following 2 students have been selected to receive these Spanish Academic Awards for their outstanding work in the acquisition of the Spanish language and Spanish culture. Certainly, mastery of the 4 skills of learning a language takes motivation and perseverance. These 2 students have shown this desire and art to be commended, and may you continue to practice your love of the Spanish language. Congratulations to Evan Ostroff and Leanna Weinkoff. In addition, the Culture Club Awards.
recognize students who are devoted to accepting cultures all around them, to embracing and learning as much as they possibly can about each culture that is part of our Lynbrook community. There is one student who went above and beyond in Culture Club to ensure that activities were well attended, that events were well received. And he is being recognized tonight with the Culture Club Award, and that is Angel Gonzalez Rodriguez. Congratulations. The Lynbrook Baptist Church Scholarship. In this year of unprecedented upheaval and change, Reverend Robert Walderman, who's senior pastor of Lynbrook Baptist Church, is very pleased that the administration of Lynbrook High School has arranged to maintain some normalcy in the midst of the upheaval of all this in order to present scholarships recognizing the outstanding achievements of its 2020 graduates. The two Lynbrook Baptist Church scholarships not only recognize academic achievement, talent, and wholesome character, but also faith in Christ Jesus through service to their churches. In the Bible, it states that when God created Adam, he breathed into him the breath of life and he became a living soul. Elsewhere, it states that God has planted eternity in our hearts. Since then, the wholeness of all people involves mind, heart, as well as spirit. It is in embracing all three aspects in which one finds full wholesomeness as God's design. We recognize in these two young women that wholeness of character that they have demonstrated through rigorous mental academics, musical and artistic expressions of the heart, as well as spiritual, faith-based service. They are proud to present these awards to Karen Gribben and Victoria Mazzari. Congratulations on behalf of Reverend Robert Walderman, the senior pastor of the Lynbrook Baptist Church. The Lynbrook Chamber of Commerce Merchants Award. Each year, the Lynbrook Chamber of Commerce presents scholarships to seniors who have participated in a wide variety of community service activities, both in and out of school. On behalf of the Lynbrook Chamber of Commerce, we are pleased to present the Lynbrook Chamber of Commerce Merchants Award to Ethan Marcus, Jared Morita, and David Schaefer. Congratulations to all the recipients of the Lynbrook Chamber of Commerce Merchants Award. Now Mr. Spector will present the next group of awards. Congratulations, seniors.
Good evening. This is Mr. Spector. The Lynbrook Council of PTA's Recognition Awards. Each year, our PTA Council seeks to recognize young people who have demonstrated scholarship, citizenship, community service, and positively contributed to the school community. We appreciate the continued generosity of the Lynbrook schools and community who have supported our fundraising efforts so we may sponsor these awards to our seniors. The 2020 Council of PTA's Recognition are presented to Emily Awad, Kiara Byrne, Caitlin Buchala, Elizabeth Murphy, Nicholas Palladino, Adam Polikoff, Dialza Pulatani, Alexandra Schwam, Sean Terrian, and Anthony Ulrich. The Lynbrook Kiwanis Mayor Hendrick Service Award. The Lynbrook Kiwanis Club proudly awards the Lynbrook Kiwanis Mayor Hendrick Service Award to Lynbrook High School's newest recipients, Gabriela Campos Peru and Serena Riara. Mayor Hendrick was a dedicated public servant who cared deeply about his community. In recognition of his excellent volunteer service to the Lynbrook community and your outstanding service achievement, we gladly congratulate both of you with this honorable award.
Thank you, Mr. Spector. Good evening, seniors and families. It is an honor to present the following award as the person it is named after is a former student of mine, and I was able to see firsthand the positive impact she had on others. The Melissa McHenry Artitude Award is a memorial scholarship awarded to a graduating senior who exemplifies Melissa and all that she brought to LHS. Melissa was a member of the class of 2015, as well as a varsity swimmer, a Girl Scout Gold Award recipient, a Lynbrook Recreation employee, a village pool lifeguard, a member of the National Art Honor Society, as well as an arts management major at the Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts. No matter what task was put before her, she always found a way to bring her art into the picture. She was a friend to all and continues to inspire many in the Lynbrook community who were fortunate enough to spend time with her. We would like to present the Melissa McHenry Artitude Award to Kira Derrig. Congratulations, Kira. The next award is the SGA Unsung Hero Award, and the following messages that I'll be reading were written by SGA President Jake Belmont and Vice President Caroline Ridings. The first recipient of the SGA Unsung Hero Award is Gabby Brown. Gabby is the type of person that everyone wants to be. Her presence lights up every room that she walks into, and her big smile instantly boosts your mood, and she always has a kind thing to say. One of the memories that I'm lucky to have shared with Gabby is after a long and stressful yearbook club meeting, she took time out of her busy day to text me and say ask if there was anything that she could do to help. It's the little things that can make someone's day. On behalf of Jake and Caroline, congratulations, Gabby. The second recipient for the SGA Unsung Hero Award is Terrell Ham. Terrell is one of the most authentic people that I have ever met, wrote Jake and Caroline. He walks through the halls with a smile on his face and always makes an effort to say hello to everyone that he sees. Many people don't have the ability to notice if someone can use a little high five or hello, but Terrell, he notices. My most precious memory that I have shared with Terrell was in 9th grade PE. During the pacer test, Terrell took time to cheer on all the girls while he was waning on the sidelines to take his turn and run with the boys. I'll never forget that moment. Again, on behalf of Jake and Caroline, congratulations, Terrell. The next award is the Student Government Association Service Award. The SGA services as a liaison between the student body, faculty, administration, and the Lynbrook community. The elected SGA officers work to enrich and enhance Lynbrook High School's long-standing tradition of excellence. These seniors, for throughout their years at LHS, have been looked up to by their peers as young men and women whom they respect, admire, and would like to emulate. As an SGA officer, these seniors stopped at nothing to give their all to the Lynbrook schools and the Lynbrook community. Whether they sat in on LHS compact meetings, LHS building safety meetings, Lynbrook Board of Education meetings, Lynbrook Village or Town meetings, or student-run meetings, their expertise, knowledge, and maturity shined. These seniors truly have shined as SGA's stars for Mrs. Kirby these past 4 years. Congratulations to Jake. The Summer Playground PTA Scholarship Award. Participation as a camper in the Lynbrook Summer Playground is a time to have fun and to socialize with fellow campers at the 2 campsites here in Lynbrook. The campers joyfully come out and look up to their head counselors, junior counselors, and volunteers for a fun-filled day at camp. The following 2 junior counselors, have been most helpful and eager to help the campers in their respective groups in all ways possible. They have been role models for the other counselors and eager to do their very best and assisting in all ways possible, always with a smile on their face. As they say, it is not the quantity, but the quality and the spirit of your actions that count the most. The PTA Lynbrook Summer Playground Award is given to Dominic Barbuto and Wyatt Prewall. The Susan Satriano Memorial Scholarship Foundation Award. The Susan Satriano Foundation was created by Joe Satriano in honor of his wife Susan. The foundation has aided over 1,700 high school students from across the nation, awarding more than $1 million during its 14 years of existence. The foundation honors graduating seniors who have been resilient in the face of adversity and shed light onto these unsung heroes and honor the path they and their families have faced. It is with profound admiration and respect that we present the Susan Satriano Memorial Scholarship Foundation Awards to Emily Awad, Felicia Guglielmo, Alexa Ippolito, Casey LaBarbara, and Serena Riera. And now, I'd like to turn it back over to Mr. Spector to present the LTA Awards for Academic Excellence.
The LTA Awards for Academic Excellence. Each year, the teachers of Lynbrook recognize students for their demonstrated commitment to academic excellence in each subject area. The recipients for the 2020 Lynbrook Teachers Association Awards for Academic Excellence are Barry Tech, James Manthos. Business, Jane Hofflinger. Computer Science, Kieran Rudolph. English, Isabel Weiss. Family and Consumer Science, Skyla Alejandro. Fine Arts, Michelle Soboleski. Foreign Language, Anna Roth. Math, Madeline Doyle. Music, Adam Polikoff. Physical Education, Camden Hetrick. Science, Julianne Lampert. Social Studies, Melissa Rogova. And Technology, Evan Robinson. Congratulations to all. And now I'd like to present Miss Mitchell, who will present the next group of senior awards.
Thank you, Mr. Spector. My next award is the Morty Frank Memorial Scholarship. Morty Frank graduated from Lynbrook High School in 1988. Morty was a loyal, funny, loving, and had tremendous character. He was a great son, a brother, an uncle, husband, teammate, and most of all, a good friend. He loved his motorcycle and his video games. After Lynbrook, Morty attended Drexel University and Syracuse University. He lived in Manhattan and worked his way up at Cantor Fitzgerald to be in the top 10 institutional sales during the 6 years that he was there. Morty was tragically killed while working at the World Trade Center on 9/11. After his death, Morty's family established a memorial scholarship here at Lynbrook, because it was here that Morty had developed his closest friends and some of his fondest memories, but it's also the place that helped him to teach him to be the great man that he was. On behalf of the Frank family, it's with great pride that we recognize the seniors who have been selected for the 2020 Morty Frank Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations to Jake Belmont, Dan Dalrymple, Cameron Fable, Casey LaBarbara, Jasjeet Singh, Aiden Smithwick, and William Wren. Congratulations to our seniors. My next award is the Peter Kostanek Scholarship. Peter Kostanek was a local plumber who generously bequeathed his estate to Lynbrook High School and East Meadow High School. His will stipulated that the scholarships will be awarded to 15 graduating seniors from each school annually and who will academically are in the top 25% of their graduating class. These students have demonstrated their commitment and leadership to school activities and are also actively involved in the Lynbrook community. These recipients espouse the district's commitment to character, integrity, and academic excellence. This year's Peter Kostanek scholarships are awarded to
Thanks very much, Ms. Mitchell. I think I've lost my head. I'm very pleased at this time to present the Dennis Buckley Memorial Scholarship. Each year, at some point in the evening, I introduce this scholarship and the speaker. And since 2002, that speaker has been my brother Pete. And Pete could not be here this evening, but since 2002, at the request of Dennis's father, Peter has come to present this award. And I usually say, Peter Reyes. Pete walks up and he says, "Thanks, Joe." And I said, "No problem, Pete." The Dennis Buckley Memorial Scholarship is presented each year to the Lynbrook High School student who reminds us of who Dennis was when he graduated LHS in 1981, and it honors him by remembering him each year. This scholarship has been funded by Dennis's cousin, Dr. Kevin Kelly, and we're grateful to Dr. Kelly for his continued support of our graduating seniors. I remember Dennis. We played on the same basketball team and lacrosse teams. I was a senior and he was a sophomore. His personality and his mischievous charm made him very popular. He worked hard to succeed, both in the classroom and in sports. As a senior, Dennis won high school All-American honors in lacrosse in 1981. He attended Nassau Community College and then transferred and graduated from the University of Maryland in 1985. He started work on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange on his way to becoming a successful bond trader at Cantor Fitzgerald. And he was at work on September 11th when the Twin Towers were attacked. His wife, Kathy, has raised their three daughters, Mary Kate, Megan, and Michelle, to be strong, independent young women. Dennis, my brother Peter, and Frances Busso were best friends. Theirs was a three-way friendship, the best kind of friends. It was a friendship formed here in Lynbrook. And in the spirit of that friendship, and to the people that love Dennis, this year's recipient of the Dennis Buckley Memorial Scholarship holds significant meaning. My brother Peter has had the pleasure of watching this young man in his role as a lifeguard at the beach, hearing nothing but praise about his maturity, his work ethic, and his personality from his supervisor and others. My brother Pete and this year's honoree have even surfed some waves together. The 2020 recipient of the Dennis Buckley Memorial Scholarship is Aiden Smithwick. Aiden, congratulations, well deserved. It's now my honor to present the Santo J. Barbarino Owls of Excellence Award. This presentation, which I'm about to read for the Dr. Santo Barbarino Owls of Excellence Award, was written by Dr. Barbarino's brother, Al Barbarino. Each year that this award is presented, it is good for you to know that there are a good many of you, seniors, that are worthy of it, making it quite difficult to select only one. It is with much study and review of each candidate's achievements that determine which one of you becomes its recipient. This August 2020 will be 8 years since Dr. Barbarino, aka Dr. B, passed on, meaning that you graduates had just completed 4th grade. Perhaps some of you may remember him. Dr. B loved and was so very dedicated to the Lynbrook schools and our community. He always felt greatly supported by his colleagues and staff members of Lynbrook who felt the same as he. He was very determined and strong in his opinions for the good and total welfare of the students. It was always the students. He lived by strong principles. I'd be remiss not to say that his first focus in life was God, second, family, and third, community. Most times, these three would be intertwined some way and somehow. On to the recipient. Dr. B's wish list for every student was to develop and build strengths in the following areas: self-awareness and determination, respect to self and others, integrity, responsibility, honesty, being a team player, exhibiting and demonstrating achievements in academic areas, as well as in extracurricular activities and community-related services. This particular individual has demonstrated all of these qualities and characteristics at a truly exemplary level. Our recipient was all-conference in lacrosse and was a nominee for the McKay Scholarship Award. A varsity basketball captain, varsity volleyball captain, all-county honorable mention for lacrosse, a member of the United States Lacrosse Women's National Tournament of Long Island. Participated in the U.S. Lacrosse Women's National Tournament on Long Island. In the area of volunteering, she's volunteered at innumerable basketball, volleyball, and lacrosse clinics, summer playground, and has been a peer tutor. Academically, this person attained a 97 GPA in the most demanding courses and a near perfect score on the math section of the SAT with a 750. One of the most accomplished student athletes of LHS, excelling in AP and honors courses, all while participating in 3 varsity sports each year. This person exhibits strengths in all academic areas, as well as demonstrating exemplary strengths in art. Receiving a score of 5 in AP Studio Art, this person will receive an Advanced Regents Diploma with honors. It is with great pleasure, and I'm very honored to present the Dr. Barbarino Owls of Excellence Award to Lena Weinkauf. Congratulations, Lena. Truly well-deserved. Very, very happy for you. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce the assistant principals of Lynbrook High School, Mr. Sarosi, who will be followed by Mr. Brescia.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes. It is a Lynbrook High School tradition that each year during awards night, the 2 assistant principals read a letter written by Mr. Reyes to the valedictorian and salutatorian of each graduating class. It is a tradition that I'm honored to be a part of, and this year I will read the salutatorian letter to Anna Rath. Dear Anna, with a weighted grade point average of 102.02, you have earned the title of salutatorian of the Lynbrook High School class of 2020. Congratulations on this wonderful accomplishment. As a member of the National Honor Society, co-president of the National Math Honor Society, member of the Science Honor Society, and as a National Merit finalist, you have demonstrated a dedication to academic excellence that is most admirable. As a National Honor Society tutor, you provided countless hours of assistance to many of your peers. As a member of the Active Citizen Teens Club, you helped place our Field of Honor at several of our schools to honor veterans of our community, reminding us of the sacrifice many have given in service to our country. As Italian Club President, you organized multiple fundraisers, helped to organize the annual Italian Club Dinner, and were instrumental in the success of Italian movie nights, cooking tutorials, and Italian game nights. As a participant in many of our theater productions, you work behind the scenes in helping make those productions wonderful events enjoyed by the entire community. In these roles, you demonstrated a desire to sustain the mission of service to our school and community that is a hallmark of Lynbrook High School. Those of us who know you understand that while accolades may be nice, they are not what motivate you to succeed. Your desire to better understand the world and the human condition is what motivates you. You seek academic challenges because you are interested in the experience real learning teaches. You actively participate because you see yourself as part of the greater whole. Anna, your caring nature, quiet confidence, work ethic, and desire to contribute are the qualities that make you the person you are and the person we will all miss here at LHS. Trinity College in Dublin and Columbia University will both soon learn that they are gaining a most accomplished student and leader. Thank you for giving your all to the green and gold of LHS. I know that for you, the very best is yet to come. With warm regards, Joseph T. Reyes. Congratulations, Anna. At this point, I'll turn it over to Mr. Brescia to read the letter for the valedictorian.
Kayla. It's now my honor to read Mr. Reyes' letter to our valedictorian, Arpi Bakshian. Dear Arpi, with a weighted grade point average of 102.58, you have achieved the status of valedictorian of the Lynbrook High School class of 2020. Congratulations, Arpi, on this remarkable achievement. As an athlete, you were a 4-year member of the varsity tennis team, becoming captain this season, and in the first singles slot helped the team capture a conference title. You've been a member of the National Honor Society since your sophomore year, serve as vice president of the Math National Honor Society, and are co-president of the Science National Honor Society, and were a founding member of the Women in STEM Club here at LHS. As a participant in the LHS Science Research Program, you interned at Weill Cornell Medical College conducting research that allowed you to participate in regional and national competitions. Music performance has also been something you've had a passion for. A 4-year member of the high school orchestra, chamber orchestra and pit orchestra, concert master of the Long Island Youth Orchestra, a 6-year participant in the Long Island String Festival and all-county music festivals. You were named an all-state performer as both a junior and senior, participating as a member of the string orchestra. Finally, as a competition finalist, you performed a violin solo at Carnegie Hall's Weill Recital Hall and were named a Newsday Scholar Artist for your outstanding achievement in both academics and music. Those of us that know you know that while these accolades may be nice, they are not what you consider important. You always want to know how others are doing, whether something can be done to help someone else, whether someone has been left out or forgotten. You live in two worlds, as someone born in Armenia but raised in the United States. I'm certain that fact has something to do with your commitment to excellence and to improving our world a little bit every day. What's clear is that your curiosity, drive, persistence, sense of humor, and desire to help formed a recipe for success that clearly works. Wesleyan University is gaining a most accomplished student and leader. More importantly, Wesleyan is also gaining an individual who will improve campus life immediately. Thank you, ARPI, for all you've contributed to LHS over these past 4 years. With warm regards, Joseph T. Reyes. Congratulations, ARPI. And before we end the evening with closing remarks by Mr. Reyes, I'm going to turn the microphone back over to Mrs. Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr. Brescia. I wanted to offer congratulations to all the students who have been recognized tonight. We're certainly living through extraordinary times. This class of 2020 has demonstrated many times over their connected spirit, sense of purpose, compassion, genuine caring for one another, and for their willingness to stand strong about the critical issues of our time. This graduating class are the seeds that will grow. They will lead us forward and transcend us all beyond this current moment. We believe in you, and we look forward to your future successes. Thank you to the parents and to the families who have supported them every step of the way. And thank you to the teachers who have provided them with such a strong foundation as they move forward. You have all done an amazing job, and we are so extraordinarily proud. On behalf of the Guidance Department, I want to thank this class for everything that you have done for all of us. And now Mr. Reyes will offer his closing remarks.
Now I'm headless. Again. Thank you, Kayla. Seniors, I have 3 quotes for you before we end the evening. And the first is by Stephanie Marshall, who has written, "Contrary to the voices, images, sounds, and messages that bombard you each day, your life is about your integrity, not your position, your voice, not your power, your name, not your title, your calling, not your career, and your legacy, not your success." The next is a Chinese proverb which states, "The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person doing it." And finally, Mark Twain once said, "It usually takes me more than 3 weeks to prepare a good impromptu speech." Seniors, as you move on to college, to work, or to serve our country, remember that character and integrity, setting and reaching goals, solid preparation, and maintaining a healthy sense of humor are essential to success. I congratulate all of the parents, grandparents, staff, neighbors, and friends, and certainly you, our seniors. I want to thank again all of this evening's benefactors for helping our seniors in the many ways that you have. Seniors, thank you for making Lynbrook High School and our Lynbrook school community such a wonderful place to live and work. Thanks, everybody. Good night.